All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you haven't watched in the previous video, me and my brother just finished up his second gen swap on his Cummins. Borg Warner S362 SXE, stock fuel behind it. If you're curious on how the turbo does, go ahead and watch that video. We'll give you guys a little bit of a backstory. That turbo is incredible for a basically stock truck. We're definitely going to keep going with fuel and stuff and see how far we can go. We did get the tune revised through 5.9, but that's for another video that we're going to jump into. But for right now, today, right behind me, I have Thuren's new rear track bar that I'm going to be putting on my Cummins, but I'm also going to be lowering it. So I'm going to do both those things in this. And just to give you a little backstory, the truck has Thuren 0.5 lowering springs already. That's as low as you can get them. So what I'm going to do today is probably remove both the isolators from them while I'm doing the track bar. So I'm going to get the OEM track bar out, show you guys how to do that. I'm going to remove the isolators as well so that I can bring the truck down a little bit. And then I'll put it all back together and show you guys how it looks. It probably should set, I hope it kind of sets reverse level, because I have some lowering springs for another video up front that we're going to be doing as well. As far as, including Thuren sway bar. So guys, before we get started on the video, like it, subscribe, all that stuff helps us tremendously. Comment below, ask any questions about Cummins, any questions about vehicles that we can help you with at all. The engagement is tremendous help. So let's go ahead and get it. All right, guys, so here's the instructions that they give you, as well as the mounting and the bolts. I'm not really too 100% sure how this goes underneath. I know this goes in the stock location right here, and then obviously that's going to bolt to the top. Nice part about Thuren, though, per usual, have grease fittings. I don't think on both sides. They do actually on both sides. I'm sorry. Have grease fittings on both sides. It's just nice to do like your maybe once or twice a year yearly maintenance, depending on how much you drive your vehicle. So let me get under here. I'm probably going to set you guys on a time lapse so that I can keep the content rolling for you guys. And I'll get the factory sway bar out, or factory track bar out, and then show you guys how I'm going to get those Thuren coils out as well. All right, guys, so getting some tools under here. So first bolt's out, 21 millimeter. This is how that bolt's going to look for you. I said I was going to put you on a time lapse, and I haven't done that. My brother's laying on that side. You can see that's going to be the last 21 millimeter right there. That side, not as easy just because you can't get an impact around the exhaust, so we're going to put a wrench on it. But anyway, that's going to allow us to go ahead and lower the axle down. The frame is supported, if you guys are wondering. And then these coil springs realistically should fall directly out. So let's go ahead and get that. All right, guys, stock track bar's out. I'll be honest with you, the bushings are actually not as bad as I thought they'd be, but that's okay. So now the jack, me and my brother under here, we should literally be able to lower the jack down, and the springs are going to come directly out. So it's literally just the rear track bar is this bolt, and he'll point to that bracket over there. And they're both just 21 millimeters. Super, super simple to come out. So far, the install is super easy. I'm going to lower this down. Actually, I probably could do it on video. Why not, right? Extend it a little bit. Do it on video. You guys will see the tension come off of these springs. We are coming down right now. So, again, the frame's supported. They're not even being... Yep, so now that's completely untensioned on them, so we'll have to pull down on the axle a little bit, potentially even unbolt the rear sway bar to get them out. So, all right, that's where we are now.
You know,
My brother's super excited about me lowering it, boys. But anyway, that's completely out. So you see it has that little groove at the bottom, which I am going to clean up a little bit. And then you can see that groove at the top as well. This is how it looks when it's in. And I'm going to be removing the bottom isolator as well as the top, which is about how much I'm going to get out of the bottom. Or I'm sorry, the top, and that's about how much I'm going to get at the top. So, I guess realistically, if you didn't have a track bar and everything and your sway bar like holding all this stuff in, I guess technically the shocks could potentially fall out if you would have had like, I don't know, I guess leaf springs, if that's even an option on like spring trucks. But with how much everything ties in with the sway bar and the rear track bar, it's going to hold it in. So again, I'm on Thuren's 1/2 inch, and then I'm going to go ahead and remove these as well. So let me go ahead and get into this, and then we'll get into the track bar. All right, guys, so have the bracket on. You can see I still have the sway bar loosened up. I did have to drill these bottom 2 holes, and technically I am supposed to drill that hole, and then there's an additional hole right there on the frame. But unfortunately today I will not be able to complete that, so I'm trying to at least put this back on and then finish drilling it out tomorrow. But I will show you guys how this looks completed. I'll say all their directions, Thuren's, is pretty straightforward for the most part, but I'm not real happy with this one. Always real transparent about stuff. The brackets, I just want to kind of show you guys how these go. So you're going to have this mounting bracket. Thuren's going to face out. You're going to have a spacer on the inside that's going to thread through. And then you're going to have this bracket with the lip that faces out. It's not tightened. And then you're going to have your like ear nut back there. And then from this point, once you would snug this down, which we are going to, I'm going to snug this down completely today because this is going to go back together today. And then I'm going to finish drilling the holes tomorrow. But then as far as like bolting it up, as far as the bar goes, super easy. So, oh, one other thing, this little nut right here, you need to remove that so that your brake line has room, because you have to drill underneath of it. And that drill bit, it does list 1/2 inch. Make sure you have a nice drill. We killed a Craftsman in the process of this, so yeah. All right, I'll show you guys how this looks. All right, what's up, guys? So, oh man, this was quite the task. This little bracket here, not big fan compared to Thuren. I don't know. This bracket was kind of fought me a little bit, but I want to show you guys the back end on how it looks. Got your little locking tab down in there. This bracket is an additional, goes this way. Remember, I still have that additional hole to drill, which I'm going to do tomorrow. And then I have one additional hole underneath. Got these all in, and on the other side I'll tighten up, so I should be able to lower this back down. The whole point of this mod, hang on one second. All right, guys, so the whole point of this mod was to, when your fortune goes down the road and you hit those bumps and it feels like it like shifts back and forth, Thuren swears that this completely alleviates that problem. So that's why we did. I will do a follow-up review to see if I agree with that, see how it holds up, but it's kind of where we are. So I'm going to put the wheels back on, tighten it up. If you guys have made it to this point in the video, there will be a follow-up video down the road to see if I really notice a big difference after I drill those other 2 holes and actually put some miles on the setup. But support those who support you guys. Remember, like the videos, comment below. It helps tremendously. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please like the videos. It's free. Takes nothing. Just press the button. And until next time, support those who support you.